I'm going to bring up your next comic. He comes over from San Francisco Bay Area. Let's make a lot of noise for SonnyD, guys. Let him hear it.
Oh man, I love this crowd. You guys have made me realize something tonight. I love Renee's friends. Thank you, I'm done. I also love the two other people that came too. I can feel it. I'm kind of new to San Diego. I just found out about this new restaurant in town. It's called Five Guys Burgers and Fries. You guys heard of this? Yeah, the way I found out about it is my friend, she posted on Facebook about it. And she wrote, let me see if I get this right. She said, just had Five Guys and it was awesome. It's like In-N-Out, but messier. And you get more bang for your buck. She's one of these girls that like posts pictures of everything she eats. Like the other day, she posted a picture of the biggest chicken fingers I've ever seen in my life. Which I don't get because I know chicken hands are only like this big. You know? I'm like, how do they do that? Technology, blows my mind. It's like I was driving on the freeway with a friend of mine, and he's looking out the window. He's like, "Oh, look at all the wind turbines," because we're out in the desert. And I was like, "Can you imagine how hot it would be out here before they installed all these fans?" And he's like, "You're an idiot." It's true, When I don't understand things, I get angry. Like we saw a sign that said "Jesus saves." I was all mad, and he's like, "Why does that piss you off?" I go, "You can't assume that a guy hoarded every penny he earned just because he's Jewish." Racist. And you think he'd back me up with that because he's Jewish. It's like I try to get him to go out with me somewhere. He's like, "Dude, I can't, I'm broke." I go, "Okay, wait a minute. Are you Jewish broke or Mexican broke?" He says, "What's that?" I go, "Well, Jew broke means you have $40,000 in the bank and you can't spend it. Mexican broke means if you write a check for 15 cents, it'll bounce." And he's like, $40,000, that's a broke Jew. Dick. I grew up Mexican broke, and it was a double whammy because we had like a broken home. Like my dad left us when we needed him most, Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. It was hard, I'd come home at 3 and he wouldn't be there. And then he'd come in at 5 and try to give me a hug. Like, "Get away from me. You weren't there when I needed you. Mom made me take out the trash." Pisses me off. Lots of stuff pisses me off, like if someone walked up to you with muddy shoes and wiped them on your pants, you would understand why I think my dog is an asshole. It's like he comes in the morning, or it would be like if your best friend woke you up in the morning by pushing on your chest, slobbering all over your face, and stepping on your balls. I'm like, really? That's good morning to you, dude? We're having a miscommunication here. I'm waiting for my cell phone to come out with an app that will translate his barking into English. So I'm pretty sure he spends his entire day eating, shitting, and yelling at my neighbors to fuck off. It's like I hear him back there, he's like, "Roo, roo, 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 roo." But I know what he's really saying is, "Yeah, motherfucker, you want some of this? You better stay on that side of my face." Ooh, squirrel. And it's not his fault, it's in his breed. He's a Jack Russell terrorist. So he's trying to ruin my life. Like I had 20 people over for the Super Bowl. We're all sitting there watching the game, having a good time, and he comes up in the middle of the game, stands in front of the big screen, and just starts cleaning himself. Just going at it. And I'm like, oh. I swear he even looked at me like, "Yeah, you like that, huh?" fucker. And my best friend thinks it's fucking hilarious. So he goes, oh, if I could do that, I'd never leave the house. And I go ahead, he's a nice dog, he'll let you. She walked right into it. What am I going to say? Yeah. You guys are awesome. Anyhow, you know, I grew up in a different time. Chivalry wasn't dead yet. Like, I was raised never to ask a woman her age. And that's why I lost my job as a bartender. It's sad, but everything that I know about women can be traced back to when I was 15, and I went to my dad and I asked him to teach me about the ladies. And I never forget what he said. He was just like, son, you came to the wrong place. I'm still trying to figure out why your mom let me fuck her. In hopes that one day she'll let me do it again. He said, I don't have a lot of advice for you, but what I can tell you is that if you listen to women, they'll always tell you exactly how they're feeling. But you'll need a team of cryptologists to figure out what they mean. He said, pay attention to the details. Because it's like, that's how I know, like, I always know when your mom is mad at me, because she's fucking breathing. Okay? I said, but don't worry, if a woman is into you, she'll let you know. She'll say something to you, like, for an extra $20, I'll give you a private dance. And then you take her out on a date, and you'll know that date is going well. Because when you go in for that kiss, she only uses half a can of mace. I'm like, thanks, Dad. But there's some truth to what you said. I did come to the wrong place. So I went off on my own. I learned a few things along the way. I'm going to share them with you right now. I learned that when you first start dating somebody, it's hard. Because you haven't established a sense of trust. And that makes it hard to convince her that you have good intentions. And that you really did forget your wallet this time. I learned that a woman's first impression of me is that I have a great sense of humor. And it's not because I do stand up, but because as soon as she sees the piece of shit I drive, she's always like, you've got to be kidding. I had one girl tell me that I was a funny motherfucker. Only later I found out that was her way of letting me know she had kids. You gotta think about that one. She got it. I'm about done here, but I want to leave all the ladies in the house, there's a lot of them, with a piece of advice. If you're in a restaurant on a date with me, and I do something innocent, like pull out my cell phone and start typing into it, don't automatically assume that I'm texting some other woman. I would never do that. It's rude and disrespectful. I'm just figuring out your half of the bill. I'm SonnyD. You guys have been awesome.